Back with the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jets push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Palmer. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. New set of downs for him from the 31. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Jets will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys take over a little ways beyond midfield. They're at the 46-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They give now to Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Good shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
On the fleet, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the 2nd half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break.
Ready.
He's back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's the tight end, Will Dissly. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Rams with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the man who spent a couple years as a Carolina Panther, Sam Darnold. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Roger. 18, that's it.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So 1st down from the 41.
South. Here we go. Swap, another swap. Good.
Sticking with Henderson. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's got it over the middle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Stroud from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down, here's Tua. Able to find Wicks here. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
On second down, Warren. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
44, ready. Ready, what's it? Out, done.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Warren once more. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush and came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Throwing is Stroud. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's That's good for a Dallas first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. Gets it to the 15. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Trying to work quickly now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Wide open down the field, and he has it! It's a New York touchdown! The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
Cowboys 41, Jets 31.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for Dallas first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Hits him on the out route. Here he goes again. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. It really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Tony.
From the red zone now. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets out to begin another drive. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Getting out to his left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Ready?
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain
1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Warren here from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And dose of the hurry up here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down.
They kick the running back in motion.
At the 21-yard line.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brought down by James Pierce. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Jets.
2 and out from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
48. Jets 38.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Jets take their 1st time out. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders once more. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds. It's like a yard or two short of the 25. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down, Stroud. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Tua setting up to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Cowboys and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. Sanders running dead ahead. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. And now they're staring at fourth and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense. Roughing the kicker. And now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
All right. 22.
Here's Tua. Here's the jump off to Warren. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
First down, tackled by Lord and throw. Has a man, it's Scott. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 40-yard
Tua
line.
looking to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Cowboys have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. He's going to try another deep one here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Outside.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cowboys keep running away with this.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. So a massive gain. And all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He'll step up, and there he goes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7.
Here he goes, one final shot. This one just thrown away. So an anticlimactic ending to this football game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.